I said Alkmaar 7, Dundee United 6. No, they wish it was 0.
6? I mean, then the tie would still be level, mate.
It still would be level. That was my point.
Do you know why I win it?
I was being optimistic. Alright. But they're absolute shit. Scotland's shame. I didn't expect this. No one expected this. I mean, I kind of expected I said to win. But marginally. Maybe force an extra time. But 7-0? 7-0? And as James McFadden would say, they were in it at 2.
They were in it at 2-0. They were very unlucky to be down. At 2-0, they were arguably the better team. But what happened after that, I mean, there's no words to describe it, really. I don't think I've ever seen a game where a team has just crumbled like this ever.
Capitulated.
Because they were actually playing pretty good up to that stage. But at 3-0, they just went to absolute shit.
Yeah,
it was like a different team. And this just goes to show you, if you ain't used to European football, and if you don't have a winning mentality, how goals can change games. Because when Dundee United were in the tie, when they were ahead of the tie, they looked good. As soon as the tie was getting away from them, they fucking bottled it. They looked absolutely horrendous.
Yeah, it was a 50-50 game, like, until the second one, I think. And even then, after the second one, the bottle didn't go. But see, as soon as that third, I think the bottle for the goalie went, like, because, outdone. But even then, we said at the time, the goalie, questions got to be asked, like, the positioning's fucking awful. If he does better and positions himself actually on his line, it forces the guy to either shoot or pass. When he comes out, he forces the pass, and as long as the pass makes it, it's 1-0.
Yeah, so...
You know, if he stands on his line, the guy can either shoot or pass. I mean, at least if the guy's shooting, he's on his line to save it. But there's no one on the fucking net. So that was another mistake for the goalie. Second goal, but before then, there was no red kick for Harks that was saved. Straight at him, as I would say. Either side of him, 1-1. Put it this way, right?
That overhead kick was a peach. It deserved to be a goal.
Say that goes
I didn't think Ian Harks was capable of that. I didn't think he had it in the locker, but he did. And
say that goes in. Are we looking at a different game?
Of course we are. Of course we are. That just silences the home crowd. Turns off AC Alkmaar's momentum. Not that I thought they had that much momentum at 1-0, to be honest. And I don't think Dundee United collapsed like they did. So, I mean, of course that changes the game. I'm not saying they win if that goes in. But they don't lose 7-1 if that goes in.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, the only problem is that goal could go in, but the goalkeeper, Brigretti, is still pish either way. So, nothing's going to change about him.
Yeah, second goal, through balls played through the midfield. I think it was classy. But Lafitte gets his toe on it. Shouldn't have got his toe on it because...
Plays through for the assist. The strike for Pavlidis beats the goalkeeper, bounces off the deck. I think Brigretti should save it. But one person on commentary...
It wasn't actually Pavlidis, mate. It was actually...
whatever his name is.
Rangers.
Well, him, aye.
Rangers.
The Rangers.
The Rangers.
I thought the keeper should have saved it. Third goal, corner kick, keeper makes an absolute mess of it. Attempts to punch the ball, doesn't get anywhere near it. Free header, 3-0. And is there any point talking about the last 4 goals? Because, I mean, the defending for the fourth was shambolic. The fifth one was a pretty good strike. And I've already forgotten about the last 2.
What was the fourth one?
They passed it about the back. Remember when the guy did a shit clearance? Then he just tapped in. And the keeper didn't even try and go for it. Remember he was like...
yeah. Oh, that was bad. Oh.
I can't even... See, to be honest, like, second half the game was done. AC Alkmaar get a goal in the first 57 seconds. Then they get another. They could have got a lot more, but...
You know what? They're lucky it wasn't double digits. They really fucking are. We've sat here, right? You know what? This is a wee part to address the wee... the Irish boys, but...
Yeah, see that guy that fell asleep? See if he fell asleep before the 30th minute, he'd have thought his team's gone through.
I know, but...
Fuck me. He'd have woke up thinking you'll win the next round.
Nope. Why are we playing back to fucking... TJ? Fuck off, back to TJ. But you know what? This was bad. Yeah, we've said that Scottish football's the greatest thing on God's green earth, but this sort of performance here kinda...
It's not been a good season for Scottish football. In Europe.
It's fucking mad. Like
in Europe,
there was like 3 L's back to back, and then
2 wee wins, and then a big, massive fucking L. The biggest L of them all. Is this a worse result than Motherwell? Either leg, either game.
Fuck, it's a close one.
What's more embarrassing, losing to Sligo Rovers, or getting pumped 7-0 off Alkmaar? Can you cut Dundee United any slack? Are they the new Scotland shame, or do you think Motherwell still hold that tight? At least we can say Dundee United actually won one of the games.
You know what?
I mean, Motherwell lost both.
You look at Motherwell, right? You can say in the first
3-0 in aggregate's not that far off 7-1.
The first game, it was a fucking disaster defensive mistake. They get beat 1-0. You're thinking, alright, they'll get the job done in the second leg regardless, because Sligo's pish. But no, they didn't. And here, it's just played great in the first leg, but like I said at the time, they played great. It's the best I've seen Dundee United play in a while, probably since the Rangers game last year, to be honest. Haven't watched that many Dundee United games, but could AZ have played much worse at Tannadice? They weren't fucking good. I'm not an AZ fan, but I'm not surprised that they turned up here and scored, but to score 7's inexcusable, especially when you handed them 6.
Yeah. Like,
some of them were good strikes, but like, more or less every single one of them was avoidable. And they just weren't, you know. And that's the bottom line. The game was alive after 20 minutes, and by the 31st it was dead. I mean, how the fuck does that happen? I mean, even if they go into half-time at 3-0 down, 1 goal after the break, there's a goal in it. You know, even you get to the 70th minute, you throw more subs on. Yeah. You need 2 goals.
I mean, at 3-0, you just have to get to half-time at 3-0.
But they didn't. And, they're out. If it's any consolation, though, I feel like going forward, it'll only get better for Scottish teams. Well, actually, I mean, I don't know. I'm expecting Rangers to turn up against PSV. I think Hearts will beat Surrey.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, Rangers and Hearts are advancing to the group stages no matter what happens. We just don't know what group stages they're advancing to.
We want Champions League and Europa League.
Well, of course we do. But we'll see what happens. I'm actually confident Rangers and Hearts will both do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a sad day if Rangers and Hearts can't beat Zurich and PSV respectively.
Yeah, it was. It was a very shit day at the office. It's inexcusable. You know what? We're going to get slaughtered on this video. I'm like, bring it all. I want it all on the list. Come on.
Well, all the Irish teams crashed it tonight as well, so...
Aye. No, this was bad.
Including the Northern boys. Linfield.
No, but if Linfield only lose 5-0 and I get against Zurich. I mean, are Zurich really much of a level off, AZ? I mean, Rangers pumped this team 4-0 at this stadium 2 years ago. What the fuck's Dundee United's excuse?
Yeah.
I mean, that's an 11-goal fucking swing. Till next time. Fucking be swinging for the trees. Good night.